This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or iglesianicristo.
You're watching INCRadio.
INCRadio, Central Valley, California satellite studio. Greetings to all of our listeners and viewers out there, and welcome back to our live show. I am not alone, of course. I have a very wonderful guest with me this afternoon. Anna, go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
My name is Anna Heimbach. I'm from Orosi, California.
Are you excited as I am today?
Overly.
This is her first time joining our broadcast, so I am super excited today. Now, in today's episode, we are going to talk about life's journey, and I'm very much interested on what Anna here will have to say when it comes to her experiences, because our episode today is all about gathering your strength and preparing for what's ahead. Listeners and viewers, have you ever thought or reflect on what is going to be the next chapter perhaps in your lives? If so, keep on tuning in and share with us also during our live broadcast, because we love hearing from you. Now, Anna,
Yes.
I've known actually Anna for quite some time now. We are in the same local congregation.
Yes.
When it comes to life, what do you usually ponder upon or reflect?
Well, I ponder upon the fact that I have made it as many years as I have. So I am very grateful and thankful that I have had a long, healthy life.
Anything fun that you're doing, or maybe perhaps you're looking forward to this year? I know that the year is coming to a close, and I know that you and I also have been through a lot, because we're both also, in the same local, and we do a lot of things together at church.
Yes.
So I know that you've also recently retired, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
How's that going so far?
I love retirement. I should have done it earlier. There's just so much to do. And it's just another part of my life. I switched from work life to church life, and it's just more than I dreamed.
I know. I wish
Very
I could retire
fulfilling.
already. My fingers aren't enough to cover the years.
She's a baby.
To still be able to retire early. Right now, though, we do have, if you notice, I am actually wearing a CFO Day t-shirt, because we have a live audience outside this office, and we have a CFO activity that's going on while we're also doing this broadcast, and it has been so much fun. What are some of the things that are people doing out there? I know that our tent is all about what?
Food. Filipino food. Great Filipino food. Yes.
Oh, that's right, because each local congregations are representing also
Yes.
different countries. Right?
Yes.
So they have different decorations, different food that they've prepared, and also games and other programs.
Yes.
So can you talk about, or a little bit more about, what's going on outside?
Yes. Well, we're eating. We're playing games that games that I'm not so sure about. Spinning 18 times and then running to your chair to sit down.
I know, it's a lot of fun, and it's actually loud, if in case you don't hear it. Now, of course, that is, or this is all part of life. It's all part of life, experiencing life. bonding and socializing is also part of life. Now, Anna, my next question to you is, if you can go back in time, what would you do something different?
Oh, that's an easy one. If I had a chance to go back, um, because I believe that youth is the most precious thing that we have as human beings. Because while you have your youth, you have your clear thinking, you have your health, you know, it's just it's a time to really be taking care of yourself when you have your youth. And so if I had the chance, I would not have put one drop of alcohol into my body. That's what I would have done different.
Oh, wow. Well, you know what? Youth, you mentioned youth.
Mm-hmm.
Youths out there. I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm not young as I would love to be, but in relation to what you just said, I would, if I were to do something differently when I was younger, I would not take things for granted. I would
Absolutely.
literally take good care of my health.
Mm-hmm.
I would dream bigger and always make a difference in my life and in the lives of others. Now, don't get me wrong. If you agree with me, you agree with me on this, Anna, that it's never too late to also start over. See,
Absolutely.
I wish if I could turn back time, I think I should have just taken communication or business marketing or something or psychology instead of instead of accounting.
Absolutely.
But still, it's never too late again
Mhm.
to start over. Listeners and viewers, if you are tuning in right now, and if you are still young, we encourage you to always reflect in your lives. Take good care of your health because
Mhm.
that's so important. Because once we neglect our health, guess what? We won't be able to do anything that we
Anything
would like
else?
to do. For example, traveling, playing various sports, right? Joining in different activities, being able
Yes.
to also perform in our different duties, and being able to also do what we love, even when it comes to eating, right? 'Cause
Absolutely.
I love food. So anyway, I don't know if Mark, maybe we could take a little bit of break here. Mark, are you ready to share with us what is going on out there? Can you hear me, Mark? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Is the mic on clear? Awesome, awesome. So I'm here today. I'm here today for our CFO Family Fun Day.
Wow, that's loud. There's a lot of people out there.
Happy CFO Family Fun Day. You see here in Central Valley, California, here in the locale of Lemoore, where we have different food groups from different cultures. And so we're actually going to go ahead and interview our first group of the day. Okay, so Santa Maria is doing a bit of an American cuisine. I'm going to be joined today by one of my friends, Messiah. Messiah, what's going on? All right, brother Mike, hi. Okay, what's your favorite thing about Family Fun Day so far today? Family Fun Day? Honestly, it's the food's been great. You know, you got Korean, you got Philippines. It's awesome that you have. And so what's like, I thought you know, your favorite food that you had today? Favorite food? And how do you guys from okay. Okay, so yeah, things on out. I appreciate you. We're going to our next. We're going to our next food today, brother. All right. So next local congregation we're going to check out a little bit of Korean flair. Can I hear it for Riverbank? You can see that little Riverbank. So they have Korean food to try. Kind of hungry, but are you guys hungry? Chat. Whoever's hungry, type in hungry in the chat. We're kind of starting right now. Right? One of the kids said, "Who's going to tell us out?" Okay, hold on. Oh my God!
That's
I'm
you.
good. Oh, that's delicious.
Oh, it looked like the Korean food.
One of the members here. Sasha? It's down a little bit. Okay. Sasha, how you doing there? How you doing the coming Mondays?
Oh, can't hear.
Oh. So aside from your locale, what's been the favorite food you've had over there? Man, Senator Keys, awesome. Sasha, thank you. All right, we're gonna go ahead to the next thing. And we're gonna go ahead and check out. They're actually closing up shop right now. But can I get a shout out to the local of a roasting?
Yay! Our local.
There she is. And so, one of my friends here from the local of roasting. This how you doing today?
Wow, so good.
So, how's the community been for you so far? I got tired. What's been your favorite aside from your workout coach? Riverbank, okay. Dennis, awesome. Thank you for joining the show. Give it up, Riverbank. One more. And so that's been the day. INCRadio. You can see how much fun we've been having. The good vibes that we're trying to have. There's many more activities to come within the next month. But as you always know, it's always more fun in Central Valley, California. My name is Brother Mark Marenko from the local congregation of Bakersfield. And to you, what's MLB?
Oh, wow. They are having so much fun. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for that wonderful update. Now, in case, I know that we had a little bit of disconnection here and there, but you know what? They're all having fun. All of the local congregations gathered early today. We also had the baptism, and now we had the fun and family day. And we're not done yet. They're still playing games. Some of them are still singing. They're still eating. I'm already getting hungry. Can't wait to taste some of the food. And also, we have other local and district activities. So, watch out for the upcoming Youth Summit as well as the booklet night. So, we'll keep you posted when that will be, where the venues will be, as well as the time. Now, back to our discussion, Anna. Do you have any questions for me?
Melvie.
Yes.
How long have you been doing this?
How long have I been doing this? I think Terry might know. Terry, wait a minute. I forgot.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, okay. No, it's okay. I wanted to let you know that we have some YouTube commenters that I wanted to acknowledge. And he has been here before, Brother Mario Oka. Thank you so much. He is from Brextonville, from the Philippines. So thank you so much, brother. Also, we also want to acknowledge Brother Andrew Wynn. He's from the locale of Virginia. And of course, some people there from Limor, Brother Rowell po, hello. Brother Isaias, Brother Edwin, hello po. Thank you so much for tuning in and for listening on. Sister Melissa, Sister Tawanda, and some others. And I wanted to let you know and to also share and like all of the links that we have so that everyone can know everything that we are doing for our broadcast. Back to you, Ate Melvin.
Thank you, Terry, for that comment. We love comments. We always replay our show. And guess what? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm replaying the show constantly because I keep reading all of the comments. We love the love and we love all of you. So, like what Terry said, don't forget to click that like button, please, if you love our show. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell button so you will never ever miss our show. Now, Anna, I know that you mentioned when we were having conversations in the past that you've been in the military.
Yes.
Right? I've always wanted to join the military, but unfortunately, my mom couldn't let me go. I wanted to join the Air Force, but it didn't happen for me. So, could you tell me a little bit about that? Since I'm I'm more inclined to know about it now that I didn't get to do it. Because a lot of my friends actually joined the military. Some of them in the Army, some of them in the Navy, some of them in the Air Force, and what was the other one? I'm missing one.
Marines.
Marines, there you go. Yes, I have friends
Yeah.
from all of the branches, and I wanted to be in the Air Force.
Well, sorry. I was in the Air Force for 12 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about
I
it.
was in the Air Force, and it was the best thing I ever did. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I learned a job that I never would have learned had I not gone in there, and it was the perfect thing for me. Like, I just loved it, and it was good for me because um, it teaches you. They say they brainwash you, but it's a good brainwashing because they teach you to be very organized, and very clean. You know, they teach you to take care of things and to value things, and so that also comes in handy with other more important things. So, like your family, and taking care of them, and it gives you a good system for being a good person, really.
You
And
mentioned,
so
yeah, you mentioned all
I
that.
enjoyed it.
You mentioned all those attributes. That's all me. I guess I could have made it. I guess if I
Yeah.
could turn back the time, I would have just forced myself,
It
forced
is.
myself in there.
It is good for everybody. Uh, um, Not in time of war though.
Yeah.
But if you can go in and be in there during peacetime, it's really the best education and experience anybody could have.
Now, if you could share with us some aspects in your life when it comes to growth, for example, or self
Mm-hmm.
development, can you share maybe a story or your own personal experiences as what it taught you, or what the situation, or maybe what your learning experience is as far as
Mm-hmm.
growth and self development is concerned?
Self development is very important. You should always try to make yourself better. You should always strive. Don't take anything for granted, because if we all thought that we did everything perfect all the time, we would never grow and get better. But we are human and we are imperfect. And so there's always room for change. How about you, Melvie?
Yes. Self development, self. I love to teach my own self, and to be honest with you, I use my own life as a trial and error. So, for example, when people ask me, "How did you learn to speak the way you do?" Practice, lots and lots of practice. I've emulated a couple of people that I've learned to, I guess you can say, aspire to be like them, speak the way they do, because I've always been so fascinated with the English language. And on the side note, or on the side, I've also been trying to learn different languages, because English is my third language. Well, I think a lot of Filipinos,
Your third.
if I'm not mistaken, it's either their second, third, or even fourth or fifth language, because in the Philippines they have a lot of dialects. But the languages that you need to be able to learn or talk or learn to speak is either English or Tagalog, to be able to understand everyone who live in everyone who lives in different provinces. So I like to learn new things. I learn to adapt them in my life and continue to learn, because I just don't want to stop and I don't want to be stuck. So, in line with our topic
Very
today,
good.
I continuously gather strength to do that. And I look for things that would inspire me to prepare for what's ahead. I mean, some things are just unexpected. And when
Absolutely.
things are in front of you unexpectedly, sometimes you're not prepared to face them. So, with the topic that we
Yeah.
have today, how do you gather strength, and how do you prepare for what's ahead or the future, knowing that life is indeed uncertain?
That to me is the easy one, because you just don't do anything without prayer. Like for me, you start and you end your day with prayer. And whatever you do, you always take Jesus with you wherever you go, because he is your helpmate in this world. And I don't worry about things like I used to, worried about everything and anxious about everything. But now I know as soon as I'm having any kind of a negative experience or anything comes to me that I don't know how to deal with it and I feel like I want to freak out, my first go to, pray. It's just on the spot. Help me, please. Please help me.
And that's the best part about being
Yeah.
Christian is we have each other. We're not alone, and prayer is indeed a good habit to do on a daily basis in our lives, especially when there are tough times. We may never know what lies ahead of us, but what we're certain of is always when it comes to our faith, and like what you said, the power of prayer. Now we're going to take a little break.
Yes.
Kuya Tech, if you are ready, could you please play that video because we do have, or we will have, a new time slot beginning next month.
Catch us only here on INCRadio, Central Valley, California satellite studio for some Valley Vibes episodes and fun and excitement on Fridays beginning December 6, 2024 at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. See you there!
Thank you, Kuya Ted. All right. If you want to replay that so you won't forget, please mark your calendars, listeners and viewers, as our new time slot beginning next week, December 6th, will be now on Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Once again, our Central Valley Satellite Studio will now be on Fridays at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, before we conclude our conversation,
Yes,
I'd like
Melby.
to read a couple of our comments
Okay.
right now because we feel the love. It's cold, but
That's always good.
you know, warm. It keeps me warm. It keeps me warm whenever I read comments or whenever I hear comments or see comments in our broadcast. From William Dorsey, greetings from our Family Fun Day local of Delano. Go CVC! Brother Rudolph Ilaga. We love you, Anna. So good to have you on the show. Yay! From Odysseus Briones. I hope I pronounced your name right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Greetings from CBC. From Brother Edwin Racadio. Hello to all brethren in the District of Central Valley, California. From Terry. Hi, Brother Oka. How are you doing po? From Terry again. Hi, Brother William. How are you po? Oh, she's greeting everybody. And from our beloved district minister, happy viewing to all brethren, Central Valley, California. From Brother Ruel David. Hi, brethren. From Mario Oka, good morning here in the Philippines and stay safe, brethren. Greetings from local of Brixtonville, district of Caloocan North. Thank you so much for tuning in. From Andrew Wynn, jumping in late from local congregation of High Point in the ecclesiastical district of Virginia. From Danny Aglibay, hello, brethren. Happy viewing. Watching from the local of Orosi district of Central Valley, California. And let's see what else. Oh, from Brother Andrew Wynn, he said, shout out to Brother William Enriquez of Limor. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for all of the comments. Now, Anna, I know we're coming to a close when it comes to
I don't
our
have to answer
show.
anything.
And as much as we would love to have you even longer, what would you like to impart to me, even our listeners and viewers out there when it comes to gathering strength, never giving up in life, and preparing for what's ahead? I know it's a lot, but even just what you've gone through in life. I know you already mentioned not to take things for granted, but in your own personal experiences, what would you have, especially the youth? I know we did talk about the youth a lot also. What would
Yes.
you like to impart, or what would your message be to all of us? I mean, you can even throw in greetings if you want. Greet all of the ones for Rosie as well.
Hello, Rosie. This was so much fun, and I thank Melvi and I thank Teresa. I don't know if I'm supposed to mention it. For allowing me to do this. This is my first time, and I really enjoyed it. And all I can say is just, especially for the youth, they're very blessed that they have the best foundation right now while they have their youth, and to stay strong, fight for it, fight for their faith, um and pray.
Very well said. Terry, can you hear me? Any last words before we close the show? Any messages or greetings? Missed you.
Sure. I want to thank everyone for tuning in and for listening to our broadcast. To thank you, Anna, for being with us and sharing your experiences with us. Really, really appreciate that. To all our viewers, to all the our brethren, all the people there in Limor who is able to take part in the CFO Fun Day. So much fun and a
It
lot
is.
of bonding and a lot of good food. I really, even if I wasn't there, I felt like I was full just looking at the food. But, back to you, Melvi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Terry. Don't
Thank
worry.
you.
We feel you in here. You may not be here right now, but we feel your presence. So thank you. Thank you for
Aw.
joining us and taking the time to join us also this afternoon. To all of our listeners and viewers out there, we thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Without you, we wouldn't be here. So if you continue to be out there and have a great time, I know you're out there also listening and viewing. Thank you so much. Continue to participate in all of our local and district activities, whether if it's CFO, LOS, or propagation, or any of the activities in the different or various organizations we have. Keep it up. Continue to be strong. And always remember that when you go and do what you need to do in your lives, remember to stay strong, gather all that strength, and always remember that we are never alone. Of course, we wouldn't be here because without them, our spiritual leaders, without them, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't even have this show. So we extend our many, many thanks, many, many loves. First, to our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and to also our SFC president and CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo Manalo. Thank you both so much for all that you do. You've used this kind of shows to streamline, not only to be able to showcase all of our activities in the entirety of the church, but above all, to have a great time with one another and always feel at home and loved. So thank you both for all that you do, and we hope to see you soon. We hope to see you soon also live one day. And again, thank you so much for all of your support when it comes to all of our broadcasts. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to INCRadio DZM. You'll always find us also in our YouTube channel. Just type in INCRadio Central Valley, California. And once again, our show will now begin at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Fridays, beginning next week. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and may it serve as an inspiration to go on with what you do in your lives. So thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Take care. Stay safe. And always stay strong. Bye for now.
Bye.
Love you all.
Love you.
See you next week.
Bye. Bye, Mark. Bye, Anna.
iglesia sila ay nagmamahal. Sa amin iyong ibiniyaya ang pamamahala na sa'yo nagmula. Isang lider upang manguna, pag-ibig sa iglesia